Ever had to have an electrician come to your house? They've had these sleazy sales tactics. They're like electricians with a license to steal. And you're like, man, I just want to get my circuit fixed. Why is this guy in my house trying to sell me extra crap? I don't want it. Well, let me kind of help you out with that a little bit. So these companies, they spend thousands of dollars on advertising, sometimes before they even make a sale. They might not even have calls yet. They're just still in the office. The morning hasn't even started, and they've already spent $2,000 on advertising on clicks for Google. Anytime you click on one of their pages, it's costing them anywhere from $10 to $100 per click. They haven't even made any money yet. Haven't even started the coffee pot. Now, that doesn't make it okay. That just means that you called a company that's going to be licensed, background checked, insured, and you're going to get the best service possible. A lot of those companies can't provide that service without charging that price. So there are people out there, believe it or not, that want services like that don't want to have to worry about anything, and everything's guaranteed. Now, for the average person, actually I can say, you know what, the average person does want that, but you're not going to get that service at the price that you're expecting. Be aware of that. Now, the technician is going to get to your house, and they're going to say something along the lines of, this is my service plan. And they're probably going to say it nervously because the freaking revolving door turnaround rate in the industry is just wild right now. So they're unable to maintain good help. Pretty much every company is. Anybody that's got a good technician in their back pocket needs to hang on to that guy and pay him what he deserves. I can tell you right now, this tool bag right here, this meter, this is $150. These are 20. These are 60. That's 20. That's 20. That's 20. Those are 40. These are 35. This is 30. That's 10. These are 40. Tool pouch is 100. They're showing up to your house to do a service. They're licensed. They're going to find your problem. Expect to pay what they're going to ask you to pay. They're going to get out of their truck, kind of be dressed like they're ready for church. Shirt tucked in, have an iPad here with a little price book and all that. They're going to go through and they're going to explain to you to justify their cost. Really, they're selling you, but they're justifying their cost. Okay? They've already spent the money before you even said you want them to do the task. If you're a good technician, this is what you're going to tell somebody. GFCI is tripped, whatever it might be. Okay? Got to cover your time. I'm going to work my way backwards through the circuit. We're going to go through pretty much every device. We're going to know where this starts and where it stops. And this whole circuit's going to be guaranteed for a year to not have this problem again. And we're going to fix your problem. How does that sound? So you're going to ask them the question. The person asking the questions is controlling the conversation. So you're going to ask them the question, how does that sound? They're either going to say yes or no, and then you're going to explain to them the values of your service plan, or you're going to explain to them the cost of what it is. Chances are, now being a homeowner and understanding what's going on mentally, they just want their problem solved. They don't want any extra BS. Don't make it awkward. Just get there with confidence and just say, hey, this is what it's going to take to fix this. 9 times out of 10, even people that don't have a ton of money are going to say yes because they're taking the time off to get you down there. So they're going to say yes. Don't make it awkward. Just sell the deal, do what you got to do, and get them out for a fair handshake. You're not there to screw them over. Some people are. You're not there to screw them over. You're just there to cover your time, the company's time, whatever you're trying to do, and get it over with. This pouch here is $30. You could buy 3 of these for one veto. It's got a big loop here. Fits in there nice. Already got the pocket trained. This one's a good pipe running pouch. These go all the way through, so sometimes certain tools won't fit in this pocket. Got to pick other pockets. Then you got your material pouch here. If this is completely flat, then It's just like a regular pouch where this just had a lower profile, so you don't even have to fill this up. It still turns into a skinny pouch. So let's say their breaker's tripped. Well, what do you say? Congratulations, your breaker tripped. You got the best option, right? You get 3 options, okay? 1, your breaker trips. 2, the circuit gets so hot that it physically disconnects itself so it can't pull any more load. Now we can't have, or you know what? I never really said the word fire. Electricity is like water and ice. We got a 32-degree block of ice. Now we got a 32-degree puddle. What happened? Do the math, right? So obviously we got some heat here. Let's see if we can figure out what's going on with your circuit. Diagnostics, $300. Going to start through at the panel, work our way back through the circuit. Going to be guaranteeing the whole circuit for a year. Yada yada yada. You got it made. They're going to say yes. You act like you know what you're doing. Confidence is half of the battle. You instilled the confidence that you have in yourself, and they're probably going to say yes. They just want the freaking thing fixed, and they want you out of your house as soon as possible. What happens when you run into a situation where it's just a GFCI? Diagnostics is still, I say $325, right? Diagnostics, let's just say it's like $200, okay, for an hour. That's about what it should cost, by the way, and that's a pretty fair deal. Your dispatch was like 70 to 80, and then your protection plan might have been 100. You do it all, you get diagnosed for $325, and it makes diagnostics affordable, right? You're going to drop your price on the diagnostics to where either you're going to spend $200 for searching for the problem, or you're going to spend $300 with a service plan that's going to save them 25% on all your different services. Makes the dispatch fee, takes $30 off when they need you, so that way you get your callbacks, and talk about the referrals and whatever thing you're going to do for the customer once a year, whether it's infrared scan on the panel, you'll remove their double lugged neutrals in their panel, whatever you're going to do, right? Fill that value bucket, if you will, of things that your company does for somebody. So you're working back through the circuit. If it's just the GFCI, how long did it take you to find the GFCI? Is there anything else I can do for you? Do you know that the surge protection can, whole home surge protection can do this for you? It's actually a code now. Is your grounding in check? Things like that. If it's something small and you fix it very quickly and you don't feel like the customer got the good value, do a little bit more for them. Get that customer for life. Whatever you got to do. Hopefully this helps you guys out, and we'll see you guys in the next one.